Good morning, YouTube. This is man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, I got another comparison video, and this time I'm going back into fitness. As you know, fitness has been wild for quite some time. It's one of the few divisions in the sport of bodybuilding in the IFBB and NPC that doesn't have a male counterpart. If you look at the other divisions, like you have women's open and men's open, you have 212, which is actually is the equivalent of women's physique. You have men's classic, which is kind of like figure, and you have men's physique, which is really more like bikini. And these two women, who are very impressive women, they are up and comers in the sport in the division of fitness. We have here one Miss Jaclyn Baker and one Miss Kate Errington. Now, Kate is from Great Britain, and in history I've followed bodybuilding. There's been of amazing women who came from the UK to represent the sport of bodybuilding in many different divisions. And Jaclyn, she lives here in the United States. She lives in New York, and before she got into bodybuilding, she was a dancer, and she found a passion for the sport. And that's the thing is about the sport, you have to have a passion for it. The fitness division, I think, is probably one of the toughest divisions out of all the other divisions, because one thing is not only you have to do posing, but also you have to do routine. And from one lady said that the routine was really much the big part of your scoring. Not much so much about your posing and your posing routine. It's more about the physical part, the performance you have to put out, and that's what the judges go by more or less. But these are two impressive women who are on their way for the Olympia. I know I saw the point system there in the top five right now. As you know, it's the top three to get into the Olympia, but I think they're close up to just to hit the right shows. They'll be on their way. And this is a show they both recently done. This was the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic. Arnold, he cut out women's bodybuilding and women's physique in the past some time ago. And these women are representing themselves in this division. And they're both impressive women. From the looks of it, when I'm looking at Jaclyn, I think she's moving. Her look moves towards, I would honestly say, maybe figure or closer to physique. And I think with Kate, she looks like even if she dropped a little muscle, she looks more like a bikini competitor. But both these women have great lines, great definition. They have a great look to them. I think they have a lot of promise in this division. Now, if you look at this here, this is considered like almost like, if you look at it, like it's like a version of the front double in this division. There's only four mandatory poses, and if, like I said, I'm looking at Jaclyn, I'm telling you, she's more figure or physique than she is fitness. I mean, she has good quality muscle. I mean, she's very impressive. So I have to go with Jaclyn this one. Here we have a quarter turn. And from this view, the look is a little bit more. I think I give it to Kate. She has more of the feminine looks, more of the aesthetics. I think that they want to see in women's in fitness, and I think Richard. I think this is a good approach for her. Right here we have the back. Now, if I go by aesthetics, I think Jaclyn has a better look from the back. I mean, look at the definition, but it's too much. I think what judges would say, too much gyration, too much muscle development. So they'll probably go with Kate, where she's not too muscular. She has good development, but not overly too much gyration and too much size. Here we have another quarter turn. It's the same turn. And if you look at it again, Jaclyn looks closer to that of figure or physique, while Kate, I would say again, has more of the aesthetics they want to see. Great lines. I think she's a little bit slightly taller than Jaclyn. They wear the high heels, but even with the high heels, you can see a difference around how much longer her legs is and the sweep of them. Right here this is where I made a mistake. I forgot to put them in the right place because I was doing so good. Right here we have Kate on this side, we have Jaclyn on the other. And this is a nice bicep pose. And if you look by the size and definition, I have to give it to Kate. I think Kate has a great definition, great muscle development. Here is a nice glute shot, and both are impressive. But if I go with anybody, if you go by the aesthetics, I have to go with Jaclyn on this one. This is pretty impressive. Now, Jaclyn has competed in the Olympia a couple of times during her career. She competed I believe last year, and also competed back in 2020. And right now, as I said again, Kate's on her way. She's on the point score, but all she needs is the right show. There's not as many shows, I believe, overseas for women in fitness, in Europe compared to the United States. So there's a good chance we might see her compete. Now, it wasn't that long ago that Kate earned a pro card at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic, and then she later on the next year she debuted it on in about I think 2018. And Jaclyn has been in the Arnold a couple of times during her career. As you know, both of them have been in Arnold just last year. But these are two impressive women, be from different parts of the world. Jaclyn, she lives here in the United States, in New York, and Kate lives in the UK. And like I said, there's been a tradition of great female bodybuilders and physical competitors come out of the UK. Well, these are two impressive women who have great lines, great definition. To me, if I look at it honestly, I think Jaclyn will make a better figure or fitness competitor. It's just with fitness, I mean figure competitor. I think with figure, if you look at the division now, it's really, as I did an interview the other day, how it's really, changing. And the level of muscle and development in those women is just it's going away from what the division was originally supposed to be. And same thing with some women in fitness. I remember I was watching a video from backstage at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic, and I might have saw these two ladies at their backstage, and really they looked more like especially like I said with Jaclyn, she looks more like a physique competitor or a figure competitor than she did fitness. And with I think with Kate, I could see her doing maybe wellness or even bikini. I think she has longer, she's a little taller, longer lines, and she has more of that, feminine look they want to see in that division. But these are two impressive young women who have great potential to really go far in this sport. But like I think the future might be in maybe different divisions. This is just my opinion. Like I said, I think Jacqueline probably will make a great figure or fitness physique competitor, and I think again, I think Kate will probably make a better wellness or even bikini. But like I say, it's up to them. They might talk to the coaches, but if you still have a passion for this sport and especially a passion for this division, you should stick with it. But if you feel like there's a better way or better route for you, you should take it. It's changing. The sport's changing every other day, and and just like from what I'm seeing, it's about what you feel fits you best. But sometimes it's about what you fit best at. Anyway, this is me always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bobbing Talk. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.